I'm going to show you 7 of the best Instagram theme page niches that there are right now. I handpicked these 7 niches after doing weeks of research. I have been running Instagram theme pages for years, and I have pages that have over 200,000 followers. And within that 2 years, I've never seen anything like the kind of growth that some of these pages are getting within these niches right now. So make sure that you stick around until the end so that you don't miss out on any of these viral niches. By the way, for all of the niches that I'm going to talk about in this video, I will be showing examples of pages. The first niche I'm going to talk about is the anime niche, and to be more specific, the anime self-improvement niche. In this niche, essentially you get video clips and photos from certain animes, and then what you will do with those clips is you'll turn them into videos or posts for your page. The thing that makes this niche so good is you're taking one really strong and huge audience, which is people that watch anime, and combine it with another niche that is something like self-improvement. Within a lot of animes, they do also talk about self-improvement as well. So like I say, they go quite nicely together, which is why there has been a bunch of pages blowing up within this niche. A great example of a page that is in this niche is a page called The Path of Stoicism. They have been growing their page for just over a year, and they have over 1.2 million followers. Okay, so we come over to their page, Path of Stoicism. As we can see, it is nothing too crazy. It is just some clips and some photos from different animes. And then with that, they are just editing it nice and simply, either using something like Canva or Photoshop for the photo posts. And probably they just use CapCut or maybe Premiere Pro to make these reels. But as you can see, it is nothing too crazy. It is just some cool music with some text and then with some anime clips. This is something that can be recreated pretty easily and is a great niche right now as there are tons of pages growing in it. This page is also then monetizing by selling digital products such as a raw clip pack that can help you make your own video. And I'm sure they've got some other ways that they're monetizing, just to show you some examples of some ways these pages are making money as well. By the way, if you guys want a tutorial for this niche or any of the niches within this video for that matter, drop a comment letting me know which niche and I'll get to work on a video for you guys. The second niche that has been doing really well recently is the old money niche. These pages once again are pretty simple to grow, and to be honest, this one is probably the one that takes the least amount of time out of any in this video. So if you don't have much time, this is probably the niche for you. But all you really need to do to create content for this niche is scroll Instagram, curate your feed well, and then find some cool aesthetic photos and then put them together in a good way with some good music, and you can make some great posts for your page. Now with that being said, it's not as simple as just throw a bunch of random photos together to do with old money or the money aesthetic, millionaires, whatever. It is not like that. Nothing is that easy with Instagram. You do actually have to put some thought into it. You have to go and find these photos, and you've got to have a good eye for what could go viral and making a good story with your posts. Your posts can't just be random. They have to have a good story around them, otherwise they are not going to do well. And when creating that story around these posts, it includes things like the order of the carousel, because for this niche, you're mainly going to want to be doing carousels. It includes the music that you put on the video. All of these things tell a story about your post. So there is still some skill to this niche, and it's not just as simple as throw up some random photos in a carousel and you'll go viral. A page that does this very well is a page called Nonstop Classy. So once again, if we come over to my laptop, as we can see, they have 400,000 followers, and they only started their page in December 2023. As you can see, they are not posting very often. This is 2 days ago. This is 7 days ago. So roughly they post about once or twice per week, and it's been like that for a while. But as you can see, they're getting some crazy engagement with some of their posts. 130,000 likes, 316,000 likes. If you come down here, this one got 2.3 million likes. I remember seeing this just after it was posted and when it was blowing up. And they had a period where in 30 days they gained over 200,000 followers. We come and take a look at Social Blade. Last 30 days they've grown over 65,000 followers. So that just shows you that this is a good niche to get into right now. And then as for their posts, obviously I can't show you guys the music as I'll get copyrighted, but they're just simple, like I say, photos. This guy does put a nice filter on them, I believe, to keep them all the same kind of aesthetic. But as you can see, they're not just random photos, they're almost trying to tell a story with the post. As for the way that this page is currently monetizing, to be honest, I don't actually think that they are right now. They've probably got a longer term strategy that they're trying to fill out. But I have seen a bunch of other pages in this niche monetizing via selling items like clothing, and then also they have been selling promotions on their pages. A lot of people want to buy promotions in this niche because you're cultivating a community of people that aspire to have a luxury lifestyle. So for those reasons, this is a great niche to get into right now, and you should really take a look into this niche. Niche number 3 that I've seen blowing up recently is the Stoic niche. There are a bunch of different ways that you can go about growing within this niche, but in general, you're just going to post some Stoic based content that is educating people about Stoicism or is trying to help them lead a more Stoic life. Stoicism is a sort of topic that has blown up recently and is continuing to blow up, which is why this niche is doing well on Instagram and why I believe it is one that is a good one to get into, because it's probably going to be around for a long time. Once again, this is a broad niche. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this niche. For example, the anime page that I showed you guys, that is technically a Stoic sort of page, but they just use anime to help portray some of the Stoic values. A great page in this niche is a page called The Stoic. So once again, if you come over to my laptop, this page has been around for a little bit now. They haven't been around for too long, June 2023, so once again, about a year, and they have 500,000 followers. As you can see, they're getting decent engagement on their posts. They used to be a lot better, but they're still getting pretty good engagement and they are still growing with their page. As you can see, if we come over to Social Blade, they have grown over 15,000 followers in the last 30 days, which, while isn't as good as some of the other pages on this niche, it is still a really good level of growth. As for the videos, they're simply just getting stoic clips from different places like movies or whatever it may be, adding a filter on it, and then they're then adding auto captions. This can all be done within a website like CapCut. And then as for how this page is making money, they are simply making money by promoting their digital product, so the Stoics audiobook from the link in bio. So yeah, as you can see, they are selling their audiobook on their page, and last I heard, I believe they are making some really good sales with this audiobook. So a great niche to get into and a great way to monetize. Niche number 4 is a niche I'm sure you've all seen on Instagram recently, and that is a cinematic niche. Now, to be honest, this isn't really niche, it's more a style of video, but I thought I'd throw it in here because style has been blown up on Instagram and TikTok and across all different social medias for personal brands, for theme pages, whatever it may be. This style is really good. So a page that has grown quite fast using this style is a page called Persona Motive. This is one of the first personal ones that I saw use this style, which is why I have obviously used them as my example. Once again, started in December 2023. They have 580,000 followers. And as for the style of content, obviously now they've branched out and they're doing some different styles of content, but if I just go to show you, is where you have that sort of cinematic square and then a cinematic style on your video, the text. Once again, these videos do take a lot more effort to make than some of the other ones on this list, but this style has really been paying off for a lot of people that I've seen on Instagram and even a lot of people that I know. So whatever niche you're in or whatever niche you're looking to go into, maybe consider using this style in your niche. See if no one has used that style in your niche or with your style of video that you're looking to create, and that could be a good way to go viral. I've seen it happen with one of my friends recently. On his page, he wasn't getting tons of views and he used this style on his niche, and because it hadn't really been used within that niche yet, he managed to blow up and one of his videos got over 15 million views. So that's just a good example for you guys for how you can use this style to blow up your pages, or if you're starting from scratch within a different niche, to try and give yourself a bit of an edge on some of the other people in your niche. Niche number 5 is going to be the entrepreneurship niche. This is pretty self-explanatory, but you're just going to be making content for entrepreneurs. I've seen a lot of pages blowing up and doing well in this niche with a bunch of different styles, so there's a bunch of different ways you can go about it, but entrepreneurship in general is something that is becoming a lot more sexy these days and something that a lot more people are interested in. Therefore, I think it is a great niche to go into because there's going to be a lot of people interested in your videos, and likely that curve of entrepreneurship seems to be going up, so it can be a good niche for the years to come. A great page that I saw within this niche is a page called Entrepreneurs on IG. So if we come over to my laptop, as we can see, Entrepreneurs on IG. I've actually talked about these guys on my YouTube before. But yeah, they're just basically getting clips of entrepreneurs talking and then they are sharing that to their audience. Because of the fact that these guys' videos are very simple and they don't take very long to make, they put out a lot of volume. So as you can see, 4 hours ago, this one is 6 hours ago, this one is 2 hours ago. So they are posting about 3 to 4 times a day because, like I say, it is not very hard to make these videos, therefore they can put out more volume. Another thing that this page has done really well is by doing day 82, because as you can see, if you go onto your video here, if you go onto one of their videos and they have day 82 of posting content for entrepreneurs on IG, anyone that scrolls onto that video knows what their page is about straight away, which helps them to convert viewers into followers. So this is something that they've done really well and is a great way that they can hold themselves accountable to continue posting. And as you can see, these guys only joined in May 2024, so they have only been growing this page for a couple of months and they have already got over 342,000 followers. As for how they're monetizing, right now, once again, I don't believe they are monetizing, but the easy way they could monetize is by selling promotions or creating a digital product. Whatever it may be, there's tons of ways you can monetize these Instagram pages. If you guys are interested about learning how you can monetize these Instagram pages, I've got a bunch of different videos on my channel about that topic, so I'll leave that link somewhere up here. But like I say, this is just one style that you could do for this niche. Another style that you could do is stories about entrepreneurs. Maybe you could make AI stories with AI voices talking about how entrepreneurs came to be, like a mini almost autobiography on entrepreneurs. And you could do Jeff Bezos, you could do Elon Musk, and you could just continue going until you've done loads of them, and maybe you can change up your style if you run out. So there's a bunch of different ways you can go about growing within this niche. Niche number 6 is the self-improvement niche. Now, once again, this is something that can overlap with some of the other niches, such as the anime niche and using anime with self-improvement. However, self-improvement in general is something that is on the rise and therefore is a great niche that you can jump into. And just to show you guys a different way you can go about this niche, because the anime one was more to do with like the anime clips, I think it is a clever idea to, cultivate an audience that is already existing somewhere else and then bring it into your Instagram page. But if you don't want to do that, then this is a guy that is just simply talking about self-improvement, strictly self-improvement. That is what his posts are about. So as you can see, he is utilizing both Reels and carousel posts. Carousel posts are doing really well right now. So that is definitely something you should utilize if you are looking to start a page. And he is simply just talking about self-improvement. As you can see, 5,000 likes in this one. Instead of scrolling, watch these 5 videos. And these videos are all about improving, learning about business, whatever it may be. And then as we can see, this page was only started in March 2024, so once again, pretty recent. If you're consistent with these pages, you make good quality content and you are clever about how you do it, you can really blow up Instagram pages fast and then make some good money in the process. He's got 95,000 followers and he is pushing traffic towards a digital product that he does have. There are so many ways to make money with these Instagram pages, and right now seems to be quite an easy time to grow. So definitely make sure that you are taking advantage of this opportunity that is on Instagram right now to try and grow while it is easier than it was. As for how this guy goes about making his posts, he simply gets photos from other entrepreneurs or from other pages or whatever it may be. He then obviously edits them a little bit in Canva, puts some text on them, and that is simply it. As for his reels, if you come over and take a look at some of his reels, it is just a simple video of someone in the gym or doing push-ups or something to improve themselves. And then they've got a bit of text and then whatever it may be. Pretty simple stuff, and this page has grown very well and he's probably making some good money with that digital product. And then the final niche is the stories niche. Now I've talked about this niche and this almost page style on this channel before, but there are so many pages blowing up with it in such a short period of time that I had to talk about it. But you'll tell stories about a certain type of topic, and if you're good at telling those stories, then you're gonna really keep people engaged and therefore keep people watching, which is going to get your reels pushed out more, and then because of that you're going to see some good growth with your page. Storytelling is such an important thing when it comes to content creation and when it comes to anything in general, to be honest. You can use storytelling to make money, you can use storytelling to market. If you're looking to get investors in your business, you need to tell a good story as for why those investors should invest in you and your product. So once again, storytelling is something that is really important and is a good skill to learn, and if you can do it while growing an Instagram page and making some money, then why not? There are so many pages that have blown up using this style of video and this strategy within the last year, but a good one for an example is this page Iron Will. As we can see, 1.5 million views, 1.2 million views, 500k, 600k, 1 million, 300k, 364k. They have really good branding with their page, but the main thing that gets them good views is the stories that they tell in their videos. So if you come over and have a look, have you ever wondered why Messi always keeps his distance in photos? So once again, already, that is something that is going to pique interest. I've talked about, when I've talked about growing on Instagram or social media in general before, that is the hook, something that piques interest. So that is piquing interest right there. Like, why does Messi do that? And then they're just going to take you on a story telling you why he does that. So you have to stay and watch the video. Now you've got hooked in with that part, you want to find out why Messi stands away from girls in his photos, then you're going to have to stay and watch until the end to get the result. So this is obviously a really viral concept, but once again, they do put a lot of effort into these videos, making the scripts, as like I say, storytelling is a skill, and if you can get good at it, it does take effort, then you can blow up a page pretty easily, and at the same time, you can use it in other areas of your life. As we can see, this page was started in December 2023, so in just about a year and a half, they've managed to get to over 2.8 million followers, which is obviously really good. And as for how they're monetizing, as of right now, I don't believe they are monetizing, but once again, it's probably part of a plan or something that they have to make money with this page. I'm sure they're not just gonna not monetize forever. They're probably just trying to blow it up as much as they can, and they've got some sort of strategy I can imagine for how they are going to monetize. Now, being totally honest with you guys, you can blow up within any niche. So although these niches are doing good right now and these styles of videos are doing good right now, and they might help you to grow faster, the main thing is making sure your quality of video is good and looking at the finer details with your videos. Just you jumping on a certain niche isn't going to allow you to blow up unless your videos or your strategy for your page is right. I just wanted to say that because I want you guys to know that you need to put work in to actually see results. So really make sure you're trying, do it for months, and if you don't see results, then okay, maybe there is something up. But you need to do it for months in order to even see some progress to then eventually get some results, because your videos will even be good enough. If you did enjoy this video, check out this video on screen over here. As in this video, I go over some of the most recent Instagram algorithm changes that are going to be really beneficial for you to know if you are looking to grow a page on Instagram. If you did find this video helpful or valuable in any way, it would be much appreciated if you could drop a like and subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.